is top priority tonight in Kansas City. Missouri and Oklahoma fans are preparing for a championship battle as the Big 12 fires burn ever so brightly for a season to remember. Almost every hit sent ripples across the land. Nearly every play sent shockwaves. Game in and game out, new levels were reached of drama, electricity, and flat-out fun. That was the Big 12 2008. Celebrations wherever you went. Upsets wherever you turn. Offenses letting it all hang out. Defenses digging in. Quarterbacks throwing flames. Receivers catching fire. Blowouts. Barn burners. Big names. Big crowds. Big games. All over the conference all season long. And now it comes down to this. One last showdown to decide it all. Missouri and Oklahoma in prime time for the Big 12 championship. Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where the last chapter on the road to Miami is set to unfold in the Dr. Pepper Big 12 championship game on ABC. Tonight, the number 20 Missouri Tigers, champions of the North, face the two-time defending Big 12 champion, the number 2 Oklahoma Sooners, who are trying to earn a spot in the national championship game. Already, Florida appears to be in, having knocked off the number 1 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide, by 11 points in the SEC championship game. On a chilly night in KC, we welcome everybody with Kirk Hertz. Continues with the Dr. Pepper Big 12 championship, Missouri and Oklahoma right after this. And here are the Sooners coming out of the locker room. Many of their fans traveling up from Oklahoma and around the Midwest, driving in here today. Bundled up, the temperature will go down into the 20s, but there's no rain or snow in the forecast. And that for Missouri is a change from a week ago when they were taken down by Kansas in this same venue. And now a team trying to earn a spot opposite of Florida down in the BCS championship game in Miami. Most assume they're a win away from that here tonight. The 6th division title in 9 years. And as you can imagine, emotions are running high on both sidelines tonight.
We knew we had something to prove. Everybody's been down on us and saying that we can't handle big games.
They're probably playing the best football in the nation right now.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Unbelievable. Jermaine Gresham.
We're no different than anyone else. They're not handing out the trophy until the end of the night.
The thing is, we can play with those guys. We proved we can play with them last year.
Or dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Everything we've worked for is on the line this weekend. Being 11-1 will mean nothing if we go to Kansas City and lose.
There's going to be adversity on Saturday, and it's the team that handles it the best. I think that's going to pull out the win.
Back to return kickoffs. Sometimes you don't see that in the National Football League. They don't want to risk those guys returning kicks. And battling is Quentin Chaney down that far sideline.
Missouri's defense, his first few series.
4 down linemen for the Tigers. Complete to Broyles for a first down at midfield.
And this is what Oklahoma has to do. Kevin Wilson upstairs seeing Missouri's style of defense. And what Sam Bradford has to do is throw things underneath, make the completion, and then hope that Broyles and Chaney and these receivers can break free and end up with a home run.
Rolling left, hitting the big tight end. Gresham, his 3rd catch of the night.
Give Sam Bradford that amount of time to throw. And he's got plenty of weapons to find him, and they continue to attack the underneath of this Missouri defense.
Moving at quick tempo and putting it back, and their talented tight ends. They're having a terrible time matching up with number 18, Missouri is.
Yep, Grisham making plays, Broyles making plays in the slot. They're going to attack the...
First and goal, handoff to Brown. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Chris Brown scores the game's first touchdown, filling in for the injured DeMarco Murray. And that is his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. He has gone over 1,000 yards already in this game. The junior from Alexandria, Louisiana.
That was Sam Bradford and Chris Brown on that drive. Few drives.
Stevens adds the extra point. The Sooners finally acting like Sooners. Lead it by 10. The linebacker out. Now Christopher starts to come up, and he backs back away. A lot of time, but no one open. End zone touchdown. Iglesias, his 9th touchdown catch of the season. Lee Corso had fun with him. First down and 10.
Where is Chase Kaufman? Got to get him the football.
Instead, it's Chase Daniel. Oh. And put it down on the ground.
Looks like there's some confusion, but it will go back to the Sooners. And Chase Daniel, boy, when he has struggled this year, it's been turning the football over. He's just trying to make a play, and it's him and Nick Harris. He goes down. They're probably going to take a look at that to see if his back touched before the ball came out. Nick Harris in the open field says, "Bring it on, Chase." Takes him down. The ball comes out. Very, very close to seeing if his body touched. No, that ball looks like it is out.
And Jack
Tempo highlights, too, with this whole
exactly. Bradford, deep middle. Got Broyles again. First and goal at the 9-yard line. Ryan Broyles.
See what they're doing right now is they're attacking underneath, and then they're lulling the safeties to sleep. They get Jackson 13 out of position, and they hit a crease on the back end and leave it to Sam Bradford. Huge play in this game. With an orange thrown on the field.
They did not hear a whistle, though. Touchdown. Iglesias. 2 touchdowns tonight for Joaquin Iglesias, the senior from Killeen, Texas. And this time he went after a teammate and not an opponent.
Yeah, and that time, that's kind of what you expect to see from Bradford, getting the right play.
Mizzou, end zone touchdown. Moses Mizzou, the sophomore from Norman, can do.
Great job again by this big offensive line at 34. Matt Clapp, good block, kicks out, and look at the hole. And then Mizzou showing some toughness in his own right, shedding a couple tacklers and going into the end zone.
Let's tell our good friend Mac Brown to get out some Buckeye tape.
Yeah.
Picked off, intercepted. Jackson stumbles and down at the 26-yard line. That is the second turnover by Daniel here tonight.
So it's 3rd and short. You're reading your scouting report. You're studying your tape. What does Chase Daniel and the Missouri offense like to do? The quick slant. So what does Brian Jackson do off to your right? He jumps the route. He sits there. The ball is actually thrown pretty well, but he just almost just baiting Chase Daniel to throw the ball, and then steps right in front of the wide receiver to make the big play. Earl Goldsmith thought he had a catch, and Brian Jackson says, nope, that's interception number 2 on the year for Jackson.
Let's see if Slingin' Sam goes right after it here with 1:26 to go in the first half. Yes, he will. Pump fake. Right side, wide open. Broyles to the 5-yard line. Ryan Broyles.
Everybody wants to know what kind of arm strength does Sam Bradford have. He's always so efficient. Zip! Right there's your arm strength. Nice throw by Bradford.
Even though he is a sophomore, he's a redshirt sophomore, he would be eligible to jump to the National Football League next year. I'm sure that he will get reports on where he might fall in the draft. But trust me, with the season he's having and the toughness he's demonstrated with that torn ligament, he could be a factor as they walk in again. Chris Brown. The touchdown machine is underway.
Then we just talk about how they kind of step on you when they got you down.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
They do not back off.
No, where's your neck?
Yeah, they're going right after you. Aggressive play calling. Aggressive on the defensive end. They just do not. Play by Broyles. Throw by Bradford. And then look at the blocking on the left side. Gresham getting in there. The big fella, Phil Lodeholt, Matt Clapp. They're just pushing Missouri around. And Chris Brown walks into the end zone. We're being serenaded up.
The national championship game down in Miami on January 8th. On this 3rd down, make it 1st down. 1st and goal for the Sooners, and Iglesias enjoying a big night.
But they've actually connected down in this end zone a number of times. It's just soft coverage on 3rd down. You have got to be able to step up and take that cushion away when you're the corners, and this time it was Truvons who did not take that cushion away. Easy throw.
Set up with the power formation, and Mizzou runs it in. So he's the back who's picked up the slack with the loss of DeMarco Murray on the opening kickoff. And he has rushed for 64 yards here tonight and scored 2 touchdowns. So just like the good old days.
That's right.
Here's Brown. Touchdown. Moving ever so closer.
Need one more possession to make this really interesting.
Who stays in the game? Here's the toss play. Alley explodes. End zone record breaker. First team in history. 5 straight games with 60 or more points. And now, how do you deny the Sooners an opportunity to play for a national championship? What a night for Moses Mizzou. Replacing the injured DeMarco Murray in the backfield rotation. And he goes 38 yards.
115 yards on the night. And as I said, when they lost Murray, Murray's a great back. But Mizzou and Brown are also still a great tandem. And how about the blocking to open up that these blocks?
Florida, Oklahoma. I'd buy a ticket to see that one.
62, how's that thumb feeling?
Oh, it feels great.
I know you're going to have surgery tomorrow. I got to ask you, with what you did here tonight, with what you did the last 5 games, how do you think that the BCS is going to shake out? How are they going to keep you from being #1 and headed to the title game?
I don't see how we cannot be #1 tomorrow, and it's out of our hands. And, you know, we showed what we can do, especially the past couple weeks, so now it's just up to the computers.
All right, thanks a lot, and good luck tomorrow with the surgery. Brent?
Lisa, thank you very much. And our Chevrolet players of the game, no surprise, Sam Bradford from Oklahoma and Jeremy Macklin, who played his heart out, 183 all-purpose yards for the Tigers. Bradford throwing for 383 yards and 2 touchdowns. And in recognition of their effort, Chevrolet will make a $1,000 contribution to each university's general scholarship fund. That wraps up a fabulous regular season. Oklahoma wins another Big 12 championship, 62-21. And a reminder now, be sure to join us on ABC for the Rose Bowl, presented by Citi. January 1st at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. It'll be Penn State and USC. For Lisa Salters and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brent Musburger, thanking all of you for watching Saturday Night Football, ESPN on ABC.